Hi, Molly.
Hello.
I'm very happy that you're having us here in your house.
You're welcome.
Can you describe how you're feeling in your own skin today?
My own skin today is freedom, complete liberation from what I was experiencing, which was absolutely life-changing and just changed the way I do everything. Changed the way I was out of my house, wearing makeup all the time, and now I can leave the house without makeup on and feel confident. It took a real toll on me having bad skin for that long. So the confidence is creeping up, but we're getting there.
When did your skin start having issues?
I was about 24 and I was under a lot of pressure, a lot of stress at work, some personal stuff. And I also missed a period because I was so stressed. And from about 24 to 26, it just got worse and worse. I tried creams. I had my face electrocuted, which was extremely painful. I tried masks, and this is expensive stuff. It is not cheap. I was just in a really bad way. No confidence, felt absolutely powerless. You feel like your body hates you. You wake up in the morning and you think, why are you doing this to me? What have I done to you? I'm eating well, I'm sleeping, but you are just powerless. You are absolutely powerless at the mercy of your skin and whatever it decides to do that day.
What were the physical symptoms that you had?
It started off as just spots that actually came up raised over the skin. So it wasn't so bad. I just tried to leave them alone, but obviously that didn't work. So I was getting a lot of scarring. And then it got worse and they got more under the skin and they're painful. And I'm sure anyone that sees this will know when they're under the skin like that, there's nothing you can do. You are absolutely powerless. You have to leave them alone because they're so far under. You just have to take it and just say, okay, right, this is what we're dealing with this morning. Cool, get the makeup on. I honestly cannot emphasize enough how much bad skin impacts you as a person. It's more personal. I'm not saying that people are looking at your face thinking, oh my gosh, she has a spot, because we all get them. But that feeling of shame that you have tried your best and you still can't fix the problem, that's gone. I have regained power now. Today, for example, it's 30 degrees and I am in no makeup. And before, that was me a couple of years ago, I would have full face of makeup on, full foundation, full everything, and just being able to leave the house free and be proud of myself. I don't feel like I need to hide my face. I can see videos of myself and I'm looking at myself and I'm like, oh, that was a bad day. That was a bad day. And I can see it behind my eyes. I'm not all there. I'm thinking about, is the makeup good? Has it come off? Are the lights okay? I just couldn't see the end. I couldn't see a solution. If these skincares that cost £500, they're 5 steps. I've gone to the dermatologist and she's recommended me this medication or this supplement or this skin routine. If none of that's working, I'm stuck for life with skin like this. Because by this point, I'm about 26, so it's not even like I can say, oh, it's puberty. That was me as an adult. So I honestly thought that was it for me. Until you're in that situation and your skin has decided to do this and you have no solution, it's hard to understand how painful and emotional it is. I try not to get emotional now, but you're just absolutely powerless. And it's like there's nothing you can do, and you don't know why it's happening as well, because I was doing everything right, sleeping, changing the pillowcases, not eating oily foods, etc., etc. And then my mum came to me one day and said, "Have you heard of Pore Favor?" And I said, "No." And she went, "Well, they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, they're natural, they're well up your street. Go with your whole ethos." And I heard natural, and I thought, this is severe spots I'm dealing with right here. Something natural isn't going to work. And by this point, I'm so used to a routine with skin. I honestly was in a 5-step skincare routine. Toners, wash, serum, moisturizer, SPF, all of it. So taking 2 capsules in the morning, I just thought, okay, right, what's the catch? What happens now? So I had about 2 weeks where I had a bit of a headache. And then I had a slight breakout, I don't know, maybe 6 weeks in. But my skin was so bad by this point anyway that it was just 2 among many, it was like a wood for the trees. I'm just okay. And then 3 months and they all started going away. They all started fading. And I'm just waking up in the morning, waiting to feel that spot under my skin, and they weren't coming. And I remember I said to Mum, okay, let's do another 3 months subscription. Let's see. I'm still dubious, but we'll see. My hopes aren't getting up because I tried so many brands and my hopes were up and reading the reviews thinking, yeah. And the spots just didn't come back. And then the scars started fading. And now I am 2 years and it's cured. And I'm still eating the same, sleeping the same. Skincare doesn't really even play a massive part in my life now. I can just wash my face and go to bed. Would you believe it? I don't have to do a serum and oil and spend an hour in front of the mirror crying. No, I can literally just take 2 tablets in the morning. I finally regained power of what my body was doing and what it decided to do. And that feeling is like no other. When you feel your body is against you and you can't do anything about it, it's horrible. It's such a horrible feeling. But Pore Favor gave me back my freedom and I can leave the house now and hold my head up high. My advice to anyone suffering with bad skin, if they've started Pore Favor, if they haven't, if they're still dubious, is don't spend hundreds of pounds on topical treatments that are not going to solve the root cause. If I had thought, hold on a minute, I missed a period because I was so stressed, I probably got a hormonal imbalance and that's what's causing it. If I'd stopped and actually thought about that, I could have saved hundreds. I mean, got my face electrocuted, that's how desperate I was. But if I'd actually thought, okay, let's try balance the hormones. Let's start from there. Start from the root cause, because you can put all the creams on you like, but if your body hasn't got what it needs to balance itself, it's just going to keep coming back. That would be my advice for anyone.